everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. We are here to get ourselves situated for the month of March. And boy, has this year already been a show. I have a lot of things to go over. We are going to go over our monthly budget for March. We're going to go over each week and some really super pressing news, some things that are really not good news, but news nonetheless, so it is what it is. So, as you know, if you watched my previous video, I am having a hard time. Things have been really slow. I made a terrible mistake of working that pizza job midday for a few hours for however many days I ended up working. I don't even really want to talk about it too in-depthly, but I basically put myself in a position because I didn't want to put somebody else in a position, if that makes sense. So, we're going to get into all the things. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amanda. I am 34 years old. I live in Oregon. I'm an all-cash budgeter. I do cash stuffing, sinking funds, savings challenges, all on a low income. If that's something you're interested in, please hit that like and subscribe bell. Make sure that you're getting notified for all of my videos because I have had a few people miss a few videos and they're a little confused. So if you haven't watched the previous video, please go watch that first before we get into this because I am not going to recap all of that whole video. However, we're going to talk about the nitty-gritty today because it is what it is. So I wanted to work locally in my current town. My current town is very small. Very, very small. I did not realize when moving here, when we purchased this single-wide mobile home, this 1966 fixer-upper, that things were going to be this hard. I think some of it's the economy. I think some of it is just this town, and I think some of it is me making poor choices because I feel bad, right? I'm sure we've all been there, right? Where you feel bad for the employer you're working for. They're nice to you. Everybody is kind and caring and, talks to you like, you're human. You're not a robot. You're not getting yelled at. You're not getting screamed at. Nobody is hostile at this job. That's why I didn't quit. I kept thinking, you know what? The silver lining is I'm not getting a lot of hours, even though it's in the middle of the day, and I could be gig working, and it's taking up my precious gig working time. I'm going to feel bad for not wanting to quit, to feel bad now, and have to deal with the consequences of me not doing what I knew I needed to do, which was quit. So, we didn't make as much money as we would have last month. So we are behind on paying our rent for March, even though this video is probably going to come up in February. You're like, what in the hell are you talking about? The truth is that I always have my rent for the following month, the previous month. So I should have had my space rent of $550 by now. And don't worry, friends, don't worry. I counted, and if you want me to, I can recount again, as this is the only envelope with money in it. But I do know that it has $170 in it. Instead of $150, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Honestly, everyone's like, well, you put the wrong amount in. You put the wrong amount in. It doesn't matter. It's not the right amount anyway. I need $550. So instead of $150, it was $170, which honestly, I'm pretty darn excited about it being $20 more than I anticipated it to be, which makes things just $20 easier, right? So how are we going to work this out? We'll get to this in a second. I'm actually going to stick this down here with the rest of the paperwork. And then we've got this here. This is the savings challenges that I have been working on. This one has been sitting here for so long, it's just time. I'm pulling these, including my $1 savings challenges. It doesn't mean that we won't restart them. Don't worry, friends, we're going to restart them. They're $1. It doesn't take much to get it started. I'm not going to be pulling from my holidays or my high priority sinking funds, and I don't have anything in my low priority sinking funds right now that would make sense to pull. This here winter fund only has a few dollars in it, not worth me pulling. Where is it at? Where's my chicken challenge? Wherever my chicken challenge is. Oh, this one here. This one only has $1. I'm not pulling that either. If it's got $1 or a couple dollars, I'm not going to pull it. Not from here because I don't really have much going on in there right now, right? I'm not pulling from my games right now either because that goes to the roof fund, which is our 2024 and 2024 100 envelope challenge. So in that particular scratch off, we had 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And I'm just gonna do this for now. And I can go to the bank and obviously condense this down if I want to. And then in this challenge, which was supposed to go towards our second vehicle envelope, because my poor husband had to walk to work today, and he was not about to let me walk in the middle of winter, storm, cold, unbelievably frigid weather all the way across town, which is like 9 miles to work. Even though I was like, but you take the car. And he's like, no, you take the car. I will walk. He did start his job today. It's okay. It's obviously fast food. It's not the best. Okay. So you can't expect him to be like, woohoo, this is exciting. Because it's really not. But in this challenge, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. And then we're just going to go ahead and pull all of this real fast. So there's that. This makes me sad, but because these were $1, you guys, a piece, I know, and I know I've finished a few already, that I know I can restart this fairly quickly. And hopefully, once both of us are getting checks, things are busier with gig work, I'm no longer wasting my time and energy at a place that I liked, but is not doing me any justice. I am going to restart this. So there's that. This is now empty. It's got nothing in it, but that's okay because they were $1. All right. So we've got that. We're going to have to recount all this anyway, so let's just pull it out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this one. That one's going. And then this one was for back to school. We're not there yet. We need to still be working on it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 was in that one. There's the coffee one. This one was almost done. So this one has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in it. And then this one we just started. It doesn't have much in it, but it has $5. And this is what it looks like when you save all your ones, you guys. It all counts. So this one is supposed to be for emergency. This one I condensed. It has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This one was almost done. We only had 3 left to go. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 in this one. And that's all the ones that I'm pulling. I am not pulling any money that was given to me in Cash App or towards a donation of any sort. That goes to the roof fund. I will not touch that money because I am not that kind of a person. I am not going to take from something that was given to me that is supposed to go to our roof, because we still plan on doing that. Let's try to get as many Etsy sales as possible. Let's try to get as many views, comments, likes as possible in the month of March. That way I can, by April, get my roof repaired, replaced, whatever it has to be. I think it's a partial replacement, honestly. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to write this down because otherwise I will forget. Where's a piece of scrap paper? Nobody knows? Okay, I'll just use the back of this. So that was 40, right? Yes. So 40. Ooh, this pen is dead. Tens was 40. And then 5, 10, 15. And 5s. So that makes 55. That's amazing to me, really. 55 there. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's 30. So that makes 85. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So that's 100. $103. So plus 3. So 103 is what we have here in this stack of cash. That actually is a little bit relieving, you guys. That helps so much. So I am probably going to bring this back to the bank to condense it. But for now, why am I grabbing that one? We're grabbing our bills binder. I know, they're both black. So if this is 103 and this is 170, we have $173. Why am I doing a dot there? I don't know. So this is what we have for space rent. So this is a learning lesson, you guys. This is not my first time doing this learning lesson, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm going to put it on me and not the company, because I should have known better when things weren't getting better all month long. And I should have known better. So that's $173. All right. Ah, this is crazy. I'm not going to try to zip this. I'm just putting in here so I don't go, oh, I have more money, when I don't. All right. I am going to be right back. I am going to map out our whole monthly budget, and then we're going to go over the first week of March. We're going over the first week of March. I'm in February. We're pre-doing March's budget in February, because that's what we do. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry for the background noise as well. I should have said that ahead of time. I am doing a load of laundry. I do live in the real world where we have to wash clothes to be not naked at work. So I have gone through this with a fine-tuned comb about 50 million times now. So if you guys don't know this, before I get to these sheets, I just use regular pen and paper, and I write this out 5, 6, 7 times before I actually present it to you, because of the fact that I want to do it right. And when I finally get here, not only do I want to do it right, but I want to be efficient. So that way I know that I went through this with the finest tuning possible to really get this honed in. So this is our monthly budget. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. In all honesty, I thought this was going to be like $4,000, but I'm going to chew this off the best I can with what I got. So we have space rent twice. Space rent, which you normally don't see twice, because this is already here by now. But we have space rent due on the 10th. We need $377. We have space rent for April that's going to be due on the 10th of April, and that'll be $550. We have our car payment, which never changes. It's $680. I was doing $700 last year, but right now we need the roof repair, so I'm not adding anything additional other than a few dollars to not disclose how much I actually pay. So this is actually over my car payment. Car insurance is going to be $250. It is a little over what my actual car insurance is. My car insurance is like $239. My phone bill for 3 lines is $260. We all do gig working, so we need as much data and good phone service as possible. Otherwise, I'd go prepaid. Wi-Fi is $65. That doesn't change. These are just things that I know are not changing, so they're in fixed expenses. And these ones are just kind of obvious bills that are going to be up and down. So I did not get the utility assistance yet that I'm looking for. I was told that it's possibly not available, but I am going to make other calls. I did speak to a local group in my area that might have assistance, but they're calling me sometime in the next week. But this is the amount that the utility company and I decided would work for both of us. A, to keep my electricity on, and B, to not get super duper far behind. Our utility bill has been going down, but you guys, I've had to run the heaters. It is cold here. Like literally we have been dealing with insufferable cold, bone chilling cold. So that's why it's so high. Credit cards are getting $300. That's over the actual minimum limit. I have a few credit cards that are under $300 that are going down. The highest credit card I have is $1,000. And between the two of us, we only have 4 cards. We have technically a 5th card, but I've never brought it up because we never use it and it doesn't have a balance. Personal is going to get $160 this month, just because that was what fit best. We have a bill that we have to pay like a ridiculous $349 fee, and that's part of that $160. And then I did budget in for emergency and car maintenance. Without these 2 things, I'm going to be blue, screwed, and tattooed, because I need my car to work and I need an emergency fund in case there's an emergency. This is our week 1st through the 7th, which is actually can't even talk, the 28th through the 7th. I'm not going to be working all that much doing gig working the next few days because I'm training for this new job. However, budgeting is going to get funny this month because I get paid weekly. I also get paid weekly gig working, and then my husband won't get an actual paycheck until the 20th. And he gets paid every 2 weeks from his fast food job. We're both working fast food right now. It's not what I wanted, as you guys know if you've been watching other videos, but that's okay because we're going to do what we can with what we've got. I will be working, our state law is 32 hours is considered full-time. So I will be working anywhere between 33 to 40 hours a week. And my wage is kind of crappy, but that's okay because I was told it may possibly go up with the obvious 17 years of experience in management to be able to get a higher pay. But it's not going to be this month. So we need $756. We're going to be paying, I'm not putting too much on here because we still need to stuff our wallet. Our wallet is basic necessities. If you guys haven't seen it yet, which I've only pulled it out a couple times, this is our family wallet. I'm actually going to be carrying my own wallet soon, and I'm going to be stuffing some little clear plastic envelope things for Jordan. I think I'm going to be using the trading card holders for him so he can put it in his wallet because he doesn't want a fancy girl wallet, right? We have groceries, household, pet supplies, Etsy and online. This is not a necessity. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was interrupted. We are working on some tax stuff. So I had the husband asking questions. So we have Etsy online. I don't buy a lot from Etsy. I have purchased a few things, one of which I have to show you guys from Cindy Cat Budgets to go with game night. I rarely buy anything because I usually try to make it myself. It's not in my income bracket to buy a lot of stuff. I have purchased things. I'd love to purchase more, but right now we're going to wait. My money, hubby money, the boys, and giving. I'm not going to be stuffing a lot into giving, obviously, because I'm not in a place to give. I want to, but I'm not in a place. I, from time to time, am guilty. I do spend money on giving. I have a friend that I go out and hang with. Sometimes she needs a couple dollars. I'll throw her a couple bucks. Or I have a friend who I have sent money to who is living in a vehicle. I also have a habit of seeing somebody who's homeless and down and out, and I'll go buy a couple cheeseburgers and throw them at them out the window. Like, not literally throw them at them, but, you know, hand it out the window. Hey, here's some food, because I know what it's like. So that's what we have. We have, this is our budget, and then this is our total for the week. I am going to try my best to do the heavier bills when my husband gets his paycheck, which is going to be his first paycheck on the 20th. And then, so the week of the 20th, we'll do heavy bills because it'll be my check, his check, plus gig working. I am not going to be, this month, if I can help it, I am not going to be putting my Etsy money in here. I want my Etsy money to go in here as much as humanly possible. I do have a large donation from a wonderful lady, and I am still waiting for that to go through. It's not that the money isn't there, my friend. It's there. It's just hung up. And I have talked to PayPal a few times I got donations from Ko-Fi, if you do not know. I got quite a pretty big donation. I honestly was floored. I think I hit the floor as hard as humanly possible when I saw it. Kind of like my pen. But anyway, so it's going to be coming in. So we're going to be adding that to this 100 envelope challenge. I would love to get this done before my birthday. My birthday is in the first couple of weeks of April, and I really want to get it done, you guys. I am so sick of having a leaky roof. So this is what we have to work with. We're going to do what we can with what we got. I know there isn't a lot of bills on this first week here, but we're going to be working on it. especially since we have a running jump start. If I can add more to this, heck yeah, let's do it. If I can't, it's okay. That's just a minimum of what we need. But as always, do what you can with what you got, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.